How you doing? I'm JB with Discovery Bay Comics, and I collect comic books and I watch YouTube. And if you do too, this is the channel for you. I'm going to quickly recap the 3 best, in my opinion, top 10 comic book countdown lists out there, starting with the CovrPrice top 10, the ComicTom top 10, and the CBSI Hot top 10. There are links to these videos in the description below, but this is special. What we're going to do is take those 30 picks in 2.5 hours worth of content, and we're going to condense it really quickly, put it to music, and then we're going to put this scoring matrix to it. That's right. If you want to know what the top 3 picks are based on that scoring matrix in those 30 picks, stick around.
Welcome back to another Discovery Bay Comics production. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Alright, as I mentioned at the top, I consider the CovrPrice Weekly Top 10 show to be one of the best on YouTube, and it airs every Tuesday on the Lords of the Long Box. There is a link in the description below. Make sure you check that out. Also, every Saturday, ComicTom is giving you the Key Collector Top 10 from a larger list of 20, and he does that every Saturday with his man Russ from Mill Geeks Comics. There is a link in the description below. Check that one out. And then every Friday, the guys over at the CBSI Tales of the Flipside are giving you that hot top 10 list, the Hot 10 show. And that's always a good time to hang out on Friday nights, have a cocktail. So let's get to this list. I'm going to show you all 30 picks, but we're going to put those picks to a quick little scoring matrix, and then we're going to reveal the top 3 based on scores. There you have it, folks. There are the top 30 picks from the 3 shows. And no, it was not a mistake. The CBSI top 10 list did have the same 1 and 2 for back-to-back weeks. The first time I believe it's ever happened in the history of that show. And before we get to my top 3 picks, because of the timing of this, I definitely wanted to point out what CovrPrice's top 2 picks were, including Spider-Man 365 with a 5-page preview of Spider-Man 2099 and Spider-Man 2099 issue number 1. Why? Because if you didn't see the trailer for Into the Spider-Verse 2, then you missed it, because there he is, a little tease. We knew he was coming. He was in the end scene of the first movie. But now that we see him on screen, people are going crazy, and I guarantee that this will probably be next week's number 1. I don't guarantee anything. But now let's get to this week's top 3, starting with at number 3. We've got Sleepwalker issue number 1, originally published in 1991 from Marvel Comics, coming in at number 8 on the CovrPrice list, earning 3 points, and coming in number 3 on the ComicTom list, earning 8 points for a total of 11 points. Now, why do you ask? Well, there was, the toy leak again. Looks like there may be a toy leak related to the new Doctor Strange movie with the codename Sleepy, and people are speculating. All right, at number 2, my number 2 pick, based on point system, is Avengers issue number 19, originally published in 1965 from Marvel Comics. Scoring number 5 on both the CBSI and the ComicTom list, earning 6 points for each and a total of 12 points. And what's the story here? Well, if you're not watching Hawkeye on Disney Plus, you're missing out, and Tony Dalton is doing a fantastic job as Jack Duquesne. He's playing it very mysteriously. In the comic books, he was actually, and I say he, the swordsman was actually a mentor to Hawkeye. We don't know what's going to happen in tomorrow's episode, but hey, stay tuned. Coming in at number 2, Avengers issue number 19 with 12 points. Now, also with 12 points, the number 1 pick, but you know what they say, ladies first. The number 1 pick based on points, coming in number 9 on CovrPrice, earning 2 points. Number 1 on ComicTom, earning 10 points. We've got Daredevil issue number 10, and this is all based on Echo News. If you're not watching the Hawkeye series, again, this character is fantastic, and she's not going away, folks. That's right, you just read it. Variety reports that the Hawkeye spin-off series about Echo is already in early development over on Disney Plus. So not only do we have the remainder of this series, this character is being developed for its own series. She's definitely not going away. And not to mention, there's 3 books, 9, 10, and 11, that have all been on fire. Go pick them up if you can pick them up cheap, because they are already really expensive. That is the number 1 pick based on points, folks. That's this week's show. If you did enjoy it, please do hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell.
Don't forget to check the description below for our new Linktree link. From there, you can get to our Instagram, YouTube, Patreon, all of our items listed on Teespring, 29 so far, and all the items listed on Shortboxed. That's right, I've got over 40 slabs listed on Shortbox.
Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. As always, don't forget, we had a good time. Peace. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. And huge shout out to the channel's Patreon supporters and YouTube members. Also, check out these 2 videos. I made them for you.